在上一期，我从多心魔的鹦鹉螺号上掉了下来，能毫发无伤真的是万幸了。但以目前的不幸来说，应该就是卡在我脑袋中的那条虫了。所以目前应该要先去找能帮助我处理那条虫的人。正当我想说，原本在船上的同伴不知道有没有怎么样，就先让我看到了影星躺在我的不远处，而他手里握着的正是当时在船上我很好奇的东西。但是基于我对他的尊重，我还是先把他叫醒好了。
How is this possible? The divine tend to keep their interventions close to the chest. Though, I suppose it's not impossible. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me.
于是，在跟影星闲聊了几句之后，我们就决定结伴而行，继续上路。没想到在路上看到了在鹦鹉螺号上的第一个同伴大脑，但是他们似乎已经把我们当成攻击对象。但你也知道，大脑这东西蛮好对付的，所以这边打斗画面我就直接跳过了。
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it? Well, getting out of here for a start. Then finding anyone who knows about these worms. I need an expert. Someone who knows how to control these things. You know, I was ready to go this alone. But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept.
最后，这位名叫阿斯戴伦的也决定跟我们一同前行求医的路上。而这时，3人小队行程继续前行，却看到了当初把虫塞进我们脑袋中的主因多心魔。而由于他已经死到临头了，还想祈求我们的同情，我当然不想惯着他啦，所以我决定直接给他的痛快。
This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. You try to break through, but its mind is impenetrable. With a last surge of defiance, it slaps your efforts away. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
随后在路上看到一道不稳定的传送门，基于好奇就决定上前看看。没想到里面正塞了一个魔法师，而这位魔法师也是从船上掉下来的。在简单聊了个几句后，就决定让他加入队伍，一同前进啊。
A hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
而这位魔法师加入之后，我们就继续寻找看有没有学医的能处理我们脑中的虫啦。但在我们随风漂流的时候，就看到了有一名半精灵跟一位比较矮的半精灵在吵架，而吵的目的好像就是矮的半精灵想要去看看那艘坠毁的船有没有宝物，而半精灵却害怕里面可能有一些不安的因素。就如果我们突然出现，还直接跟他们说我们就是从船上下来的话，那肯定会有一场恶战。所以我决定直接说服他们说，船上我们已经去看过了，那里面全部都是怪物。就这样直接打消了他们的念头。
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
但在刚刚，因为他们有提到他们的地窖，于是我就决定也去说服一下地窖里面的人，让我看看他们有什么宝物。
You sound a bit shaken, Moss. Hang on while I find the key.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
没想到在骗他放我们进去，把守门员痛扁一顿之后，才发现再深入进去里面的门，原来还有一波小队在里面，所以也只好把里面的人也一并痛扁了。虽然之后我们队伍看起来不死，也有点半残了，但还好没有其他的敌人了。所以在我们搜刮完里面房间图书馆的书之后，就决定先回去营地休息了。
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Merely contemplating. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
I need a quick word.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Gale. He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
A calm night is a mercy, yet your eyes refuse to stay closed. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, geese, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull. Baldur's Gate feels almost like a dream, after everything that has happened to you. Yet it is a dream of hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will see those gates again. That promise sinks deep into your heart as your eyes drift shut.